in terms of follow-up, once you make the sale and it's like, yippee, I did it, it seems like the it's over, game over, I win, and have a nice day. But the hardest thing to do is to get that first sale, to earn the trust of the customer. You got your foot in the door, you made the cold call, you got the meeting, you did the follow-ups, you finally, you make a sale. You want to make sure that person walks away with a good taste in their mouth. That they really enjoyed working with you, and that you have a full understanding of, did it work, did it not work, feedback, thoughts, what's the next step. The best way to grow my business is by getting business from people who've already worked with me, know that they like working with me, have had results with me, have enjoyed working with me, and they want to do something else. It's much harder to do another cold call and to go out and get a new prospect. You really should be doing a balancing act of both, ideally in your business, whatever it is that you're selling. But writing thank you notes is the number one thing. The easiest thing that you can do. It takes 2 minutes and a little bit of thought and a pen and a little card, and it goes a long way. So few people actually get snail mail, as we call it now. The other day I had a mentee helping me make cold calls. Actually, he was doing some sales training. I had him in here, and he's thinking about a career in sales. And I said, well, if you're thinking about sales, this, making the call is the first step in that process. So he came in, and he was talking to some of my managers, and I said, well, if you're interested in sales, you should probably follow up with a thank you note, thanking them for their time, for spending some time explaining sales to you. He said, okay, I think I'm going to email them. I said, that sounds great, and I'm sure that would be fine. But that extra step where you're writing with real handwriting and you're writing from the heart, even if it's a couple sentences just to say thanks, taking those couple minutes, people understand that takes a little more effort than writing that email. In a world where we have no time to even watch a half-hour program on TV and we're flipping through commercial breaks for an 18-minute program instead of a 30-minute program, we're all rushing around like crazy people, and it's really nice to receive the thank you note. So that's the first and really the easiest thing that you can do, because it's from the heart. People know, when you're being genuine. People want to work with people that they like, and people certainly like being appreciated. The other thing in terms of follow-up is owning up to what it is that you accomplished or maybe didn't accomplish. You don't have to fudge over mistakes or kind of pretend like they didn't happen. It's okay to kind of say, hey, Mr. Customer, what did you like? What did you not like? Let's have it all out there so we can get the next. So you're asking for the next project and potentially the next sale through acknowledging mistakes, which is kind of a funny thing to think about. But in my company, we call it recaps, where, okay, campaign's over, give it a couple weeks, and you go back out to the client. It's a reason to meet with them again, face-to-face, which is probably the best way to relate to anybody, not over email, not over the phone, face-to-face with somebody and saying, here is everything that we did. I'm going to outline it on a one sheet. I'm going to put a PowerPoint presentation together. It shows an appreciation for their business when you have already gotten the deal done and yet you're still going back to service the client. Constantly keeping in touch with them, even when they're not doing business with you. Maybe it's a seasonal business. They're only on in the summer. Keeping up with them through the winter so that next summer rolls around, they know that you cared enough to make the phone call every once in a while, to come out and visit them and say hello, to send them a thank you note or to send them a holiday card. People, like I said, they feel genuine people, and they know when you actually care to do that little extra step. I try to write things down about somebody, when their birthday is, or how many kids they have, or if I see an article that just reminds me of them, even if it's got nothing to do with their business, relating to them on a level, that's a way of follow-up too, because it's following up and developing the relationship, even if you're not currently doing business. Because somewhere along the road, they're going to want to, if they do have a little bit of money to spend or they have a need, they're going to think of you before the guy who's just one and done. I'm in, I'm out, see you later, thanks for the business.